we're going over today's trades. Well, at least currently, right? Maybe after today's workout, I'll go deep on them. But the first trade today was USD CAD shorts, and I got in at break even. Look at that, which was great because it would have hit my stop loss. I have the reason here why. You can pause that. And the second trade was GBP USD longs, which I did go over this yesterday, which I just took the screenshot. I still have it right here active. I did say that price. I could delete this. No. Price yesterday, I did say that at 131,500, which remember at yesterday's video, I said it's a key supply and demand zone. It was either going to be strong supply again or strong demand. And look at what it was. Strong supply below the zone. I just missed the sales. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I got in on USD CAD longs. So on my Sway account, we're up and we're holding this. This is the second USD CAD position because the 20 pip position I already secured. And price came back to took us at entry. And on my funded account, on the challenge account, we're up at $200. We made like almost $400 right now on that 20 pip trade. So I did take the second position, but I got out at entry because obviously with the I can't hold over the weekend on this account. So I got out on that. I did take the second position on USD CAD. I just got out of break even on this trade. But on Sway, I'm gonna continue to hold it. Well, who knows, maybe I'm just gonna continue to hold, obviously. I do believe USD CAD is still gonna continue to fly. But like I said yesterday, we needed an H4 bullish engulfing candle above this zone, and look, it happened. We just got it on the 30-minute. That's the only reason I re-entered. The first entry was below, then the second entry was a little more safer after, which is this one right now. But yeah, that was kind of like a little update right now. So we're back in profit on the funded account, and the $10 account is at $3 and floating. The video cut off, but no problem. We're gonna get back to watching this.
Of this new style,
and
or maybe you're doing this wrong.
You continue on the USD CAD buys, hold over the weekend on my personal account, and I literally missed out on the sales. But the analysis literally came out exactly as predicted. This shit would have already been up.
Automated journaling.
A good 27 pips. Yo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody watching this video? Just got out of work, on the way home. But had to make a quick little drive talk because honestly these last 3 drive talks have been kind of following each other because every trade that I marked up on the previous video, it kind of follows along with the markup from the next video, which is today, right? Like from for example, yesterday's video goes along with today's video. And that's a nice little Mustang. Just stock, a nice little 5.0. And there goes another one over there. Nice. What's up with all the Mustangs? Yeah, that is a 5.0. Nice. But back to my point. We're gonna go today over all of the trades that I took today, and obviously the trades that I had laid out from yesterday, which was I believe GU and USD CAD, which it's actually what I traded today. That's literally all I traded today, GU and USD CAD. And obviously I gotta hit a workout. Yesterday I hit legs, so today I'm gonna hit back and shoulders. And I'll throw in a little bit of abs. Why not? Right? Damn, sometimes even I impress myself. If you can see your abs when you're sitting down, bro, the only reason you can see my abs, to be honest, is because I fast, right? As soon as I get home, like yesterday I didn't eat till like freaking like 4 a.m. because I crashed out twice. I took a nap from like 6 to 9, and then I woke up around like 9ish, and then went back to sleep like around like 10, and then I woke up like around like 1ish, 2ish, and then I still did some work. So actually I'm lying, I ate like around like 2ish, 3ish, but still right before I went to work too. That's crazy. That's basically what my breakfast. But I mean, just having like 8 hours, 9 hours, 14 hours, 12 hours like of going straight, no eating, just pure water, pure coffee, that's one of the keys. Because I'm mainly, I eat whatever the fuck, either, I try to eat as clean as possible, right? I do eat whatever the fuck I want, but I try to eat as clean as possible. Like right now, I'm gonna go for a sandwich, right? A turkey sandwich, right? That's way better than a freaking burger from freaking Burger King, or, you know? Oh, right now we're about to go pump some gas. Oh shit. Also about to take. Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen. The video cut off, but that was okay because I was about to pump some gas to my beautiful F-150. Ah shit. Can't be fucking recording. I'm out here swerving. But alright, we're back. So I believe where the video cut off, I was talking about fasting, or how my six-pack, right? How something about the six-pack, how I was sitting down and you're still able to see it. But mainly it's just fasting for 8, 10, 14 hours, no food, only water, only tea, only coffee. And the main thing on that is the coffee has to be black coffee, no milk, and no sugar, because obviously sugar is going to activate I believe the insulin. I'm not a doctor, so you got to do your research. I'm just telling you what the fuck I know and what I do, what works for me, right? Because I didn't have no six-pack before. Like 3-4 years ago, I didn't have no six-pack. Even yeah, maybe like 2-3. I already started seeing it like a year and a half ago, possibly even 2 years. For sure not 3 years ago, I didn't have a six-pack. I had like a weird skinny fat. Like I had a belly, but I was skinny in the arms and the legs. It looked ugly. I hated that. And that's the body that I had when I started trading. And obviously it resembled in my trading because I was so undisciplined in my trading as well. So that's one thing that working out goes hand in hand today. And well, obviously I'm gonna hit it back. I think I had already told you guys. So I'm gonna hit back today, shoulders, and I'm gonna hit abs. And what is that, a cop or a fucking, or an ambulance? You're gonna see it right now. But it's not gonna stop me from hitting my goals and going over the trades of today, which was, I believe, USD CAD shorts at break even, GBP USD longs at like minus 2 pips, USD CAD longs, which the first USD CAD longs I closed at 24 pips and secured, and it stopped me out at break even. And then I gave it another shot, and I believe on that one, on my funded account, I got out at break even. And then on my other account, on the Soy account, that trade, that second USD CAD longs, I held for a little bit, and then I closed at minus 9 pips. And then I got in on GU shorts. No. GU longs, my mistake. GU longs. Because then USD CAD the buys, they were retracing. So we're gonna go over all of that. And actually those GU longs, it was a good trade. Yo, the video cut off again. This is probably gonna be the last one. But I was saying that I'm gonna go over the trades of today, right? I think the video cut off exactly where I was talking about GU. Man, look at these beautiful mountains. Beautiful greenery. Like, honestly, dude, sometimes you have to be thankful that we're alive, dude. And, like, look at this shit. Just watching the mountains, watching the land, mountains, trees. You gotta remember that trees give us the oxygen that we breathe, so we gotta be grateful for them, each and every one of them. And I don't know why, but since I was a kid, my favorite color has been green. So for some reason I love trees. My dream home, my go home, is gonna be full of like water around the, kind of like how the Japanese have their, or is it the Chinese? One or the other. You know how they have like their homes like over water and shit, like it kind of looks like it's floating. I kind of want something similar, not exactly like it, but similar. I want a bunch of water around my home, my house, my rancho, my hacienda, whatever it's gonna be, right? And a bunch of plants, a bunch of greenery, a bunch of trees, a bunch of palm trees, a bunch of life, frogs, a bunch of turtles, fishes, koi fishes, you know, like a nice little koi pond. And obviously cool lights everywhere, neon lights, so it looks cool at night. Green lights, and I kind of like neon coolish green lights. And obviously oh bro, I can't wait, it's gonna look so fucking sick. My boxing gym room / training room with the ring inside and everything, punching bags, everything. Beautiful. And then what, like a nice trading room / gaming room. And then a movie room. I don't even watch movies, but I guess that's gonna be for my family when they come over. And when the baddies come over. But obviously I'm getting off topic. The whole reason I'm even gonna be able to do that is gonna be through trading, right? So I'm gonna go over my trades today. GU, USD CAD, multiple trades that I did take today. I mean, how are we not gonna be thankful for this? Look at this. You can't even see it correctly because my freaking, right? My windshield is all effed up because I used to have 5% tint in the front until I got pulled over and I got a fix taken on it. Whatever. I'm not gonna go into that right now, but we're going over our trades. I'm thankful I'm alive. I'm thankful for this greenery. I'm thankful that I get to do this, bruh. I'm alive right now. I'm grateful. And everybody should be grateful. Each and every one of these persons, each and everyone watching this video should be thankful, right? So attack your goals. You're gonna make it. I will make it. Anybody can make it as long as they believe.
30 days turned into 15 years.
15 years he stays with it.
And that's key there, because a lot of individuals now, okay, especially in this generation, not only from a training standpoint, but from a knowledge standpoint, they're jumping from one thing to another.
Yeah.
You know, they're using this trainer this week, they're using another trainer next week. You know, they're using this person as a mentor on YouTube, and they're using this person over here. Okay, and they're getting all this conflicting information. Okay, you gotta master what you're going to master. Okay, you have to figure it out. Too many people are jumping from place to place to place. Michael, Kobe, all these individuals, they mastered one aspect of the game. When they mastered that aspect of the game, then they moved to another aspect of the game. You know, how many individuals you have? Hundreds of thousands of people following you. Okay, you put content out on a regular basis, and what do people always ask? They want more content. They want more content. They can't remember what the fuck you said 2 days ago.
That's right.
Okay, and they're already on to the next lesson. You got to master that stuff first.
Such a message I'm aligned with. I mean, Tim, I'm 100% aligned with that message. So he stays with it for 50. He keeps you for 50.
I did basketball, I did the retirement, I did baseball, I did back to basketball.
all of it.
I did all of it.
So he had a deal with you. He said what? He said he wanted you. He hired you, but there was one rule: you couldn't train anybody else.
It was
that story all about?
the thing. He says, MJ used to say was that I don't pay you to train me. I pay you not to train anybody else. Okay. Now, for the first 3 years I was with him, he didn't allow me to train anybody else.
3 years.
3 years. So you can't work.
That's what 89, 90, 91.
Yeah. So you can't work with anybody. You can't work with anybody else. Then after that, during the off season when it wasn't our time, he allowed me to pick up some of.
Did you pick up anybody from the Pistons? Were you with anyone from the Pistons? Like some of his main guys?
No, I mean most of the guys I picked up were local Chicago guys. I mean he brought Scotty on board. He brought Ron Harper on board.
Sure.
I trained the local guys from Chicago like Nick Anderson. He played in Orlando, Kendall Gill. These were all Illinois guys. These were all Chicago guys. They were Chicago, where Chicago was home. So I was working with those individuals. But the deal I had with those guys, I said, listen, when the boss calls, I've only had one boss. It's the only person I've ever called boss. When he calls, I gotta go. As long as you guys have that understanding, we're good. And I told him, I said, you guys would not be working out with me if it wasn't for him.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask this, because I want to set the tone first. So from there, you know, we can go into some of the other items. In the book Relentless, you talk about the 3 levels, right?
Yeah.
You talk about the cooler, the closer, the cleaner. Before I cover the 13 points here, if you have to break it down simply, what was the difference between the 3?
You know, listen, a cooler is an individual that's good at what they do. Okay? You give them a job to do, they get the job done. The results are what you expect. It's nothing great.
Yeah.
It's nothing exceptional. It's adequate. You have a closer. A closer is an individual that gives you those exceptional results as long as you give them a game plan and as long as too many variables are thrown at them. Okay. Then you have the cleaner. The cleaner is going to get you that end result over and over again. And this is key. Elevate everybody around you. He's going to raise your team. He's going to raise their. You don't have to do anything else. Okay. You turn.
Warm up
put your
too.
hands on the ball, this is right here.
Try 3.
If you don't catch the ball, guess what?
I'm already fucking tired, man. I can't do 3 in a row.
Look at one of the plays last year. It was with Julian Edelman. He dropped the pass. He told Julian, Julian, you gotta catch the fucking ball.
I'm just not landing.
You gotta catch the fucking ball. And what Edelman said, he goes, you're absolutely right.
I'm
Can't make it
gonna
any
do it
easier
right
for you. and tell me where I'm going to throw it, where it's going to hit you in the fingers. That's your magic. Yes.
You know, people say, if you want to be happy, have no expectations of other people. You ever heard that quote? If you want to be happy, have no expectations of other people. How do you do that in an environment where people are trying to do something else?
Yeah, I mean, well, what it is listen, the expectations of yours are a lot higher than everybody else. You can't come down to there. So the key when we talk about cleaners is yours is going to be higher. The hardest thing to do is to elevate everybody else around you. Because if people get around and say, hey, listen, if I can do it, why can't they? Everybody can't do it. Okay. I love this one. You know, people talk about this. We're all born with greatness. You're not fucking born with greatness. You earn greatness. Okay? That's a bullshit line to sell fucking shit. To talk about we're all born with greatness. Okay? That's a lot of stuff about giving people hugs and high fives and all that other stuff. That's a fucking high. Okay? I tell people, you know what you gotta do to get to paradise? You gotta fight like fucking hell to get to fucking paradise. People don't know how to fight. They don't know how to fight. Paradise starts in hell. People quit. They don't know what to deal with, what's going on down there. When everybody's tugging at you, when they give you a pat on the back, and hell, they don't give you a pat on the back. They're trying to throw you off this fucking window. They're trying to quit. The ones that can fight, the ones that come back, those are the ones that succeed. Those are the icons. Many legends out there, very few icons.
Powerful. Powerful. So this next one is one of my favorites. It says, you trust very few people, and those you trust better never let you down.
Yeah. Everyone talks about their inner circle. Okay. The greatest inner circle individuals are so small. They're so small. What the greatest do, you know what becomes their best friend? Distance. Distance becomes their best friend. Distance. Distance from their competition. Okay. Distance from others. Okay. Distance from their family. Okay. Distance from their friends. Okay. You have all these individuals that hang out together. Okay. We idolize individuals. Okay. Everyone tries to fit in a group. Okay. You're growing up. I want to be part of this fraternity. I want to hang out with these people. I want to hang out over here. Who do you idolize the most? The ones that stand alone. The ones that create distance between you and the competition and everybody else. Right? You have all your friends. They may have all started out together. What happens is when they know they can't keep up, okay, you create distance. Okay? You want them to come with you, but they don't have the ability to. They don't have the discipline. They don't have the sacrifice. So distance has to become your best friend in order for you to achieve the best at what you want to do. I know these are completely different thoughts than what other people tell you. Surround yourself with positive people. You know what that means? That means lie in my fucking face so I can feel good about myself. That's what that means. Okay, you need to surround yourself with people that tell you the fucking truth. And you're fucking up, they tell you you're fucking up. You made a bad decision. Now when you say you made a bad decision, now you gotta go fix it.
So now somebody says that if this guy walks away and he's taking the censorship, then what do you do?
You know what? I wait to see if, well, first of all, those are the individuals I won't even work with.
He's still going. Fuck it.
It's a filter.
I can't handle you pushing and giving pressure. This is a filter.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? And that's why in the category, we talk about 3 different categories. We talk about your coolers.
You're hoping the person to like the most one that's wrong with you.
Right.
Rarely the case.
And exactly. And that's why, you know, we go back to what I said about the obligations. People have different obligations themselves, okay?
Rambo.
Can you be a cleaner in multiple things? No, you need a cleaner in one thing. Now, you can surround yourself. Okay? I didn't tell him he could do it, okay? We're going to do whatever we can to make you as successful as possible. Now, there was a baseball strike that happened during that year. They wanted him to cross the line. This is nothing new. This is public information. He wouldn't cross it with the line, right? Now, was he as successful as we wanted him to be? No, but to take an individual who wanted to try something and knew the scrutiny that was going to follow it, and the individuals just to have the mental aptitude to push himself and continue the same work ethic that he took in basketball, he took in baseball. Now, you know what they say, the hardest thing in professional sports is to hit a baseball. I kind of disagree with that. To me, the most toughest thing in sports is to be an NFL quarterback. Because a lot of baseball players are now hitting above 275, hitting the 300s. How many prize NFL quarterbacks do you make? Not that many. That's a personal thing. Okay, that's just mine. But when you look at it from, you know, he hit the 200s. I can't remember his average. But the pursuit to try to get better every single day, regardless of what everybody else is saying, to go from, you know, staying in 5-star hotels when you're with the Chicago Bulls to staying in hotels where you can literally just walk up on the door and having a roommate instead of flying everywhere, okay, having to take a Greyhound, having to take a Trailways bus, okay, and not asking for special treatment. I'm one of the guys. I love that.
I clearly remember that, and I love that. Okay, that's amazing, especially the part where you talk about distance. Fascinating. Here's the next one. You don't recognize failure. You know there's more than one way to get what you want.
We're all going to fail at something. Everyone's failed at something. Okay? But it's only a failure if you decided to be a failure. So there's just not one way of getting things done. Okay? When you have an individual and they make phone calls to sell your product, okay? No is just the start of a different conversation. Knowing is anchored. So failure is what you think and what you set up and what you set up in your head. Some individuals that can bounce back from that. Okay? People are going to say no. Okay? They're going to say yes. Okay? Are you willing to understand why they said no? Okay, so it doesn't happen again to the next person. It might not be the right time. But just because you don't win the championship one year, Okay? Are you gonna say I'm a failure? Okay, yeah, you know what? You might have not reached your ultimate goal, but next year you need a tool to figure out a different way. What do I have to do? The one thing that MJ did every single year, and Kobe did this also, is I had to add something new to my game every single year. Okay? And this is what separates the greats of the greats from everybody else. And this is, like I said, I'm gonna give you something new that I've given you some nuggets already. I'm gonna give you some more. They have talent. Okay? The greats, everyone's got talent in something. Okay? Everyone has talent in something. But do you have the intelligence that goes with that talent? Okay? A lot of people are talented in a lot of things. Okay? You got individuals that can run so fast. Okay? Or play a pickup basketball game that looks unbelievable. He doesn't have much time. Okay? But that's the difference. Okay? When MJ stepped out on the court, okay. Well, I'll even use a different example. We talk about MJ. I'll talk about Larry Bird. Larry Bird was known as one of the biggest trash talkers out there. Okay? You know why those individuals talk trash? Not only to get into the opponent's head, but to psych themselves up. Because now if they say, this is what I'm going to do, they have to elevate their game. They have to back it up. They have to back it up. So the trash talking isn't only one side. It's both sides. Right? So when you go out there, you can't be worried about what. This is not about friendship. You're not out on the court to make. You're not out in the competitiveness to make friends. Afterwards, you want to go out, hang a drink. Sure, we can do that. We can do that. But when it comes to winning, okay, LeBron is a step on your throat guy. He's not a cut your throat guy.
So your number one draft pick of all time, if you had to start it from first pick or two?
MJ, Michael Jordan, hands down.
Second.
Team Elijah.
Third.
Kobe Bryant.
Fourth.
For me.
Isaiah Thomas.
Five.
That's that. So we got Isaiah, we got MJ,
Bird. Kobe.
Kobe,
Oh, you haven't said Bird, you said King.
King. So I got Isaiah's my point, MJ's my team. Larry.
Larry. That's a tough start.
It's a tough, but you know what? Listen, you got Kevin Durant out there. I'm a huge Scottie Pippen fan, client for many, many years. You know, and when you talk about winners, you know, you got to talk about Magic Johnson. You know? So there's no perfect fit. But what I'm looking at is people talk about the individuals that never get to where you want to be without them.
Now you're gonna hit shoulders.
You don't celebrate this.
It's never enough. This isn't about.
Now you're gonna hit shoulders.
Just like failure is an addiction, winning is an addiction. But guess what? You cannot win. You have to trade one addiction for the other. So if you're constantly losing, you got to trade that addiction for winning. But here's the problem: when you trade one addiction, guess what? Then you got to trade another addiction. Then you got to trade another addiction. You got to trade another one. Okay? You cannot work short hours. You got to work long hours. You hear people, oh, here's one for you. I love this one. And it fucking drives me crazy. Okay? This one drives me fucking crazy. Okay? You got to work smarter, not harder. You got to work smarter, and you got to work fucking harder. You got to fucking do both. Okay? You cannot do one. Okay? They work together. You got to work smarter, and you got to work harder. You're telling me, okay, to work smarter, but to work less? No, that's not going to happen. You're going to tell me, I'm going to tell one of my athletes, okay, that, hey, listen, you know what? You only need to practice 4 hours a week. You know, are you fucking crazy? It's not going to happen. Okay? Now, you need to tell me how to be more effective in what I'm doing. Okay? That's the smarter side. But you're not going to tell me I got to work less.
How obsessive of a worker was MJ Kobe?
If I could think of another word than obsessive, put that on me. Wow. You have to be obsessive. You have to be obsessive. You have to be addicted. You have to be disciplined. Okay? The key there is you. Everyone else is looking for other individuals to do stuff for you. Stop looking for fucking help from everybody else. Okay? It starts and it ends with you. Your identity starts and ends with you. Nobody else has changed your identity. Okay? You change your fucking identity. Alright? And you're the only individual that can change that.
Shoulders now are the worst. Oh, but it's the same. It's the same video.
Gotta sit down. You become your alter ego when you go home. You are who you are when you're at work. There's things that you do here in your office from a business standpoint you would never do in the house.
Sure.
You would never do in the house.
I wouldn't want my kids to see.
Exactly. Okay. You wouldn't want your kids to see it. But are you really that person, or are you the person you're at work? You're the person that you're
I
at work.
love the way you described it. That was fantastic.
That person you are,
Yeah.
you're at work. People always call me and say, listen, Grover is the biggest asshole you'll ever meet. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that because I'm at a level place where you can't think the way I'm thinking. You don't see things the way I'm seeing them. Okay. Now, if you call me a asshole, I'm offended. But anybody can be an A at something. There's only one the asshole. I'm the asshole. Big difference.
You're not intimidated by the pressure.
Everybody can handle pressure. You know what? Most people decide not to. That's it. Most people decide not to. It's not that complicated. And we're all built to handle pressure. We are. Okay. But what we do, we run from it. Right? And what happens? Oh, I'm stressed. You know what stress is? Stress is just pressure you decide to just cheat. The stress is just pressure you won't deal with. So if you don't deal with a pressure situation, another pressure situation comes on. And another one comes on, another one comes on. Now you're dealing with stress.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So, for you guys, it's the same day, in the same video, but for me, it's a brand new day. Thankful for another day. Grateful for another day, but we're gonna go over the trades exactly how I said I was gonna go. Remember that workout from yesterday? She calls me from yesterday. Oh, for you guys, it's the same video. So, remember the workout that I just did before this video? I think it was abs, shoulders, and back. 3 sets of everything. That shit was crazy. Let's go over the trades of today. Oh, technically yesterday, but for you guys it's the same day. Today. Well, the first trade that I took yesterday was a USD CAD shorts. And I ended up closing at break even. Price had respected supply and demand. So now basically retail resistance, which is why I got into the shorts and got out right away. I got it because price had a bearish engulfed on the 30-minute. I ended up closing exactly break even. Bad bias, bad trade. Risk of 25 pips for 30. There wasn't even good risk to reward. But yeah, literally look, the only reason I got out was because this retail resistance was still active. And we had already broken structure with the bearish engulfing candle. And obviously this was a lower high. But then what I was also seeing is we were also bullish. And obviously the more that you test the zone, the weaker that it gets. So obviously this first test was strong. This second test was weaker than this previous test because obviously we didn't go lower or even test this low. We tested it again. We created we didn't come over here all the way down. Look where we stayed. We tested it again and then we finally melted. This is why, because of the break of structure, I was already looking for sales. But then I was like, oh shit, this is still lines up for the bullish engulfing candle. And then GU. So this was my screenshot. Let's go into the active chart. GU was right above here. Oh, this is the last trade that I took. Did I already screenshot this? Yeah, I already screenshot. That's the last trade that I took, which was kind of like a scalp. But the original first GU trade that I got in was right here, above 31,500. It looked something like this. That was when price was exactly right here. So if you happen to, let's say, the 15-minute, and I got out right away too. So it was somewhere around here. I got into the trade, and then I got out. It was this one, as you can see. You see right away, price right away said no. Euro station trade, second trade of the day. Got into GU longs after closing my previous USD CAD trade, and instantly price told me I was originally right. And video cut off again, but no problem, we're back in. So I got in and I got out right away. I literally thought it was gonna be a double bottom, but it wasn't. Price was originally right and got out right away at minus 2.8 pips, basically 3 pips, basically 5 pips, which was good since GU would have straight gone to stop loss. Look at this shit. And USD CAD did start flying after, which was the third trade of the day. This one, which I caught 24 pips. I'll let you screenshot that or pause it and read it. And actually, I think I still have this trade active on the charts. Let me see. Yeah. So this trade right here. This one. This is the second USD CAD position, which I already got at minus 2 pips after looking at this double top. And this was when GU was looking like this was when I got into the last GU buys. So GU is normally buying, USD CAD is normally selling. But I thought it was literally just going to sell into the zone and then continue back bullish. But obviously not, because it already broke below the zone. We need something like this again, with a nice fat bullish engulfing for us to look for buys again, maybe next week. Something like that, and then you still need a higher low after. So this is the second trade, all this information. I think I could already delete it too. USD CAD long minus 5 pips. Yeah, bad that one. Oh, actually, I'll show you guys right now. But the first USD CAD trade was this one. You see, as soon as I got out of my GU trades, the shorts, the longs right here, price started melting right after the New York session opened, like 5:30 a.m. Oh yes, so I'm just done this one. You can see 5:45. It started flying. Price flew for 24 pips, and I secured and set the rest at break even, which we look into over here on the funded account. You see, we brought the account back. It's that trade, I believe, is this one right here, USD CAD buy. And then on the Sway account, it looks like it's USD CAD, this one right here. The video cut off again, but whatever. So this is the first USD CAD trade, like I said, and look at the $10 account. We're halfway to doubling the account already. So that was all my goal. So now the next goal is gonna be to double the $20 into $40, and to keep on going like that, and take it back to my initial deposit of, I think it was like $80. So I mean, and it was $160 some point, so I just got greedy. But yep, this is USD CAD. I secured the 20 pips, and price literally came back and stopped me out at break even. So we could delete this, and this is the second trade that I got in after that USD CAD longs, which is, I noticed that price, had already got bearish engulf below, faked out sellers, and then what did it do? Bullish engulf back above the zone. And then the thing is that I got into late. I could have actually secured some profit on this trade. Look, I could have actually secured 17 pips if I would have gotten nice, or better yet, with the safer entry, 13 pips. But I ended up losing 2 pips because I was in profit a little bit, but obviously you're not gonna know to secure right away. 6 pips, but that was my mistake. My mistake was just entering this trade in the first place. I needed to enter probably if price actually broke above and engulfed this high right here. I break above, create a higher low above that high, then probably, but it created a double top, and I ended up closing at minus 2 pips to enter. Then on the final trade, you guys could pause that and read it. To enter then on the final trade, GBP/USD, which I secured 15 pips, and this was a scalp. Let me see. Well, this was a straight scalp. Let's go read that if you want. Well, actually, I think I still even have it on the active chart. The final trade of the day, which was this one, GU. So we zoom in, New York session trade, price I tested previous demand at 131, 100, literally right here. So we go back over here. You can see that there's previous strong as demand over here. What did it test again? What did it react as? Strong demand. So we zoom in and into the 5 minute. This is where I was looking at the trade at the 5 minute. So I had seen this right here, this little 5 minute bullish engulfing. And obviously you're only targeting 5 minute targets. You're not targeting damn near 4 hour targets, right? Because you're trading on the 5 minute. So this is all I was targeting right here. This drop right here. So price actually did give me some pips, and actually I secured 7 pips. I think I had mentioned securing 7. Yep, secured first at 7 pips and then closed fully at 15 pips, which was over here, which was good because obviously price retraced and would have been at break even right now, or would have stopped me out at break even. But I closed fully because I just wanted to just secure everything to have to start fresh at the week, and I didn't want to be in fluctuation on Sunday open. But this was the main reason. Literally, I got into the trade. Price had broken structure right here, broken lows on the 5-minute. This was literally a scalp, and literally started creating bullish trends, basically creating higher lows. And I got in somewhere right here, and literally price flew. This is where I secured the 7 pips. Price retraced, and for some reason it didn't stop me out, and then it continued at 15 pips. And that's where I closed fully. And I still believe price is gonna continue higher. Possible re-entry on Sunday. Peace and love, everybody.